Train today for tomorrow's success. An organizational change management project. Eastern Florida State College's vision is to have one voice, to be effective communicators between all departments on all campuses to create a seamless process for the student. We all must work together to implement the necessary changes to get us there. One voice equates to serving our employees and students' needs, higher retention, increased enrollment, and increased repute within the education industry. These efforts will in turn continue to serve the needs of our community. Students today have many choices when it comes to higher education. To gain one's enrollment has proven more difficult over the years. The student body has branched out from the traditional sense to include many non-traditional students. For us not to evolve with how the world is changing will make one obsolete. Eastern Florida State College strives to meet the needs of the community when planning for the future. We must also strive to meet the needs of students and its employees in its day-to-day functions as well. A streamlined admissions process provides ease to an otherwise known stressful experience. By Eastern Florida State College having the Learning Technologies Project implemented on all 4 campuses, the One Voice initiative will be in focus to provide students with the utmost in customer service. Increased repute within the educational industry will gain higher retention and increased enrollment. Students will want to obtain their education from an institution that is as involved with guiding them through the entire process as they are as graduating them. By becoming the future in customer service within the education industry, we set forth a precedent that others will recognize. Currently, training for Florida residency is limited to an admissions specialist who presents full knowledge of the policies and procedures to train others, reading the online manual, and learn as you go. This has proved inefficient considering there are specialists who have been employed for some time, yet still have lack of knowledge regarding residency processes. All admissions department specialists need to follow proper processing and policies regarding residency, as this is an audible form for Florida State. Residency processing errors could result in negative consequences for Eastern Florida State College. As part of the Student Services Department, one of our main focuses is customer service. In order to create a streamlined and effective customer service experience, the staff who is delivering this service must all be on the same page for it to be effective. Gaps within this delivery allow for customer dissatisfaction and potential loss of business. Currently, all 4 campuses are not processing with the equal amount of accuracy, nor providing correct information to students. Complaints have been made by students who have visited multiple campus admissions departments and received different information each time. This creates an opportunity for misinformation to be spread and increase potential issues. When gaps in knowledge are present, this equals a reduced percentage of accuracy that is both below Eastern Florida State College and the Florida Department of Education's standards. The opportunity to be audited by the Florida Department of Education can happen at any time. If there are mistakes being made, this can severely affect Eastern Florida State College's funding. Implementing a mandatory adaptive computer training system for the admissions department can be used as part of a new hire training or refresher training to eliminate the processing errors and the lack of critical area knowledge for Florida residency for tuition purposes within the admissions department between all 4 campuses. The goal of this project is to improve Florida residency AIR report scores within a set length of time. During the first month, the admission specialist will use the adaptive computer training system to assess their knowledge or lack thereof on processing Florida residency. Within the first month of use and sequential months following, admission specialists will improve processing error percentages by 30, 60, and 90% respectively. Within 4 months' time, admission specialists will be able to recognize processing errors prior to committing them from the training available through the adaptive computer training system. And a quote from Jack Welch, former General Electric CEO. An organization's ability to learn and translate that learning into action rapidly is the ultimate competitive advantage.